got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot's good by Jefferson. Jefferson's gone 2 of 4 from the field. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Houston making some changes. Dwight Howard's checked in for Usher. Sanders comes in for Terrence Jones. And Larry Hughes is subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. Payton against Smith.
Foul. Kenny Smith. That's his first personal foul.
6 seconds left to play here in the third.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Smith. He got it up. Can't get it to go. And we've reached the end of the third. The away team leading by 6. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Rockets trail by 6. Payton is out there with Larry Hughes. Then it's Jefferson. Then there's Sanders. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here's Howard. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Howard's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Rockets. It's Redick on the wing. Hughes covering. Williams a screen. And Redick kicks to Irving. Shot clock at 5. To the middle and stolen by Howard. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And finished off by Jefferson.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense. Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
The dish to Howard. Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them the possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Houston making a switch here. George is checked in. Now here's Hibbert. He kicks to Mutombo. Howard with the steal, and it's Houston on the break. And Sanders throws it down.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Lowry against Payton. Lowry passes to Mutombo. Here's Cooper. Off target from three-point range. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Hughes. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Hughes gone 5 of 7 from the floor here. Now Lowry. He feeds it to Hibbert. His first shot coming late. The shot misses. And it's Houston's ball. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points to take the lead. Good.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And here's Hibbert following the three-pointer by Gary Payton. Cooper kicks to Hibbert. 4 on the clock. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Hibbert missing again. Hughes, good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Love's checked in for Roy Hibbert.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
They get it back. The kick out to Irving. Love up top. Outside Lowry. Shot to stop the run. And it's Cooper missing.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Payton against Lowry. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
That's a terrific move to the basket. The defense played that one well, but it didn't make any difference.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They lead by 3. We've got 1:28 left to play in the final quarter. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Payton dishes to George. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And it's 7 points here for George.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this. How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're leading by 2. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Payton. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Howard can't hit.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
And so it's Houston with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy. Take a look at what Larry Hughes has done. He's got 14 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Now here's Lowry to the right side. Up against Sanders. Love, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Kyle Lowry. That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Rockets, Gary Payton.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hand.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tipped away. Sanders against Irving. Sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And Cooper drops both of them.
Big-time trip to the line there, bringing this down to a one-possession game.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line for two.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, time, a huge factor right now. They've got to get points and then the foul.
Yeah, it has to be quick because every tick is critical.
J.J. Redick, Kenny Smith.
From deep, Morrow buries it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Two-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? It isn't over yet. A quick score and a foul?
And perhaps a few missed free throws, and they're right back in it. So it all has to happen fast, but it could happen.
For the three. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Shooting for Houston.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
What do you think, guys?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for a quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major